Did you know one secret agreement during World War I helped ignite decades of conflict in the Middle East? In 1916, as World War I raged, the Ottoman Empire was collapsing. Britain and France were already planning what would happen after victory. Publicly, they spoke of liberation. Privately, they drew lines on a map. The agreement was called the Sykes-Picot Agreement, named after British diplomat Mark Sykes and French diplomat François-Georges Picot. Behind closed doors, they divided large parts of the Middle East into zones of control. Britain would dominate areas that later became Iraq and Jordan. France would control Syria and Lebanon. Palestine was placed under international administration. There was one problem. At the same time, Britain had encouraged Arab leaders to revolt against Ottoman rule, promising support for Arab independence. Those promises were never fully honored. When the war ended in 1918, the Ottoman Empire dissolved. Instead of independent Arab states, European mandates were imposed. Borders were drawn with little regard for ethnic, tribal, or religious realities. The turning point was not the battlefield victory. It was the map. Artificial borders grouped rival communities into single states while separating others who shared identity and history. In Iraq, Sunni, Shia, and Kurdish populations were placed under one fragile political structure. In Syria and Lebanon, sectarian divisions were embedded into governance. Short-term strategic control took priority over long-term stability. What followed were decades of coups, revolutions, authoritarian regimes, and regional conflicts. While no single agreement explains all instability, Sykes-Picot symbolized a broader pattern. Decisions made by distant powers reshaping entire regions. It was a silent decision that changed the world forever. The Middle East did not become unstable overnight. But the foundations laid during World War I created political structures that struggled to hold. History often remembers the war that ended empires. It less often remembers the lines quietly drawn afterward, lines that still influence geopolitics today. Sometimes the most powerful weapons are not guns or armies. They are pens. Like this video, subscribe to Grow with Kareen, and uncover the defining moments that shaped modern power.